This segment is sponsored by Bremo Pharmacy.
Certain prescription medications can be a lifesaver if you suffer from chronic pain, but if not taken properly, one can easily form a dangerous habit that can turn fatal. Catherine Carey of Bremo Pharmacy is back with insight and helpful info about preventing drug overdoses. This is particularly serious, Catherine, and something that you might not initially think of when you get that prescription for basically a painkiller.
Right, the narcotic pain medicines that we use, such as morphine or oxycodone, other medicines related to that, are very good at controlling the pain, but over time your body builds up a tolerance, and so it takes more and more medication for the job to relieve your pain, and so that can lead to accidentally taking too much.
A dependency and then taking more to kind of compensate. And they fall within the same family as heroin.
Correct. So that's a street drug that is very addictive and very habit forming, and of course very dangerous as well. So yeah, it's been a very big epidemic, and so in the state of Virginia, trying to be proactive and helping people be ready to know what to do in that situation.
The team at your pharmacy would work very closely with patients. I'm sure when they have prescriptions for those things, you're probably monitoring and making sure that they interact with other medications certainly very well, and how you're doing on them. But I guess if you find yourself in a situation where you do end up overdosing, or there's this danger zone of that happening, what do you do?
Right. So being prepared and being ready. So first of all, knowing what makes you more at risk. So if you're on a higher dose, and at the pharmacy we can help you know if you're on a higher dose, or if you're taking other medications that can also slow down your respiratory rate, such as Valium or other medications like that, Ativan, then that puts you at a higher risk. And so knowing that you're at a high risk, and then there's actually a medication that you can take that will reverse the effects if you're starting to go into a state where you're in respiratory depressed and you're in a life-threatening situation, that will reverse that medication.
So you've raised the flag as the pharmacy professional team, and you have something here today that folks would then have on hand?
Yes. So the idea is that if you know that yourself or a family member is at risk, then you can have this prescription for naloxone. There's two different forms, one that is a nose spray and one that is an injectable. And I brought the little trainer that shows how the injectable works, but both of these medications are something that even if your loved one has accidentally overdosed and they aren't being responsive, then it's quick and easy to use, and something you can do while the emergency response team is on their way.
On the way. This trainer you were showing me before we got started really walks you through the steps, I guess, so that you can learn, or as a loved one can learn, so that you're prepared when and if the time should come.
Right. Super easy to use, even if you're not comfortable giving an injection. So you remove the case, and it actually will talk to you as you go.
This trainer contains no needle or drug. If you are ready to use, pull off red safety guard.
So then you just remove the
If
safety.
not ready to use, to inject, place black end against outer thigh.
So it's
Then
talking
press
you
firmly
through
and hold in place
exactly
for
those
5
steps so that you
seconds.
can be comfortable should the time come. And that kind of practice or that kind of rehearsal would certainly take the mayhem out of a serious time of need.
Right, because in the moment, even if you've been taught how to use it correctly in the moment, it's good to have those prompts so you know that you'll be ready.
Say the name again.
Well, the ingredient is naloxone. There are actually two products. The Evzio is this injectable item, and then Narcan is the nose spray that can be used.
Catherine, I had never heard of this. Thank you for enlightening us. Appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. Visit Bremo Pharmacy, most convenient for you. There's a Staples Mill Road location in the Crossroads Shopping Center. That number is 288-8361. Bremo is also in the lobby of Henrico Doctors Hospital right there on Skipwith Road in Suite 201. That number is 285-7730. And you can visit online, bremorx.com. Their team certainly will raise the flag should this be something you want to look into or ask your professional right away.